based on today's price action, there is a buying in the first half and then there is a sharp sell-off. Let's see what we can expect from this price action, and after that it is a choppy move. Let's see what we can expect tomorrow based on today's price action. And as we expected, Nifty closed as a red candle. Based on today's price action, I expected an inside candle or a red candle. It closed as a red candle. Let's review what we planned, and I am going to add this review at the end of the video. First we'll mark the levels and we'll create our trading plan for tomorrow. Okay, let's mark the important levels. I'm going to remove these levels, these intraday levels, and this level also. We don't need this level anymore. I'll remove this level. Okay, I'm going to mark the important levels based on today's price action. This is going to be an important support zone, and this is going to be an important resistance because there is a selling from that point, and another important resistance, and one more minor resistance is this point. And these are the levels. These are the important levels for tomorrow's trading session. And today's closing is bearish, and let's create our plan for tomorrow. If it opens inside this range, this high and this low, it is going to be around 40 to 50 points. From this point to this point, it is going to be around 50 points. And after opening, flat opening inside this range, if it breaks this level, after consolidation, making a first initial range, if it breaks out this level or this level, you should aim this as a first target and this as a second target. These are the two levels. If it opens a flat and breaks this level, and if there is any consolidation range and breaks out, you can even aim this as a first target if it's in the lower part of the range. And after a flat opening, if it breaks this range, you can aim this as a first target. This is going to be small target, and this is going to be big target, second target, and the trend is bearish, so you can aim this as a third target. Three targets. 24,900 level is going to be the third target. Okay, these are the plans if it opens a flat opening. If it opens a gap up opening, wait for a pullback towards this level or towards this level or towards this level. These are the three levels, and take the position in the reversal. And day high is going to be your first target. Next level, if the day high is near to this level, you can aim this as a second target, or you can trail for first target, and you can consider this as a second target and this as a third target. These are the three targets if it opens a gap up above this level. And I'm not expecting a gap up above this level, but anything can happen. If it opens above this level, we can see a breakout momentum. And I'm going to show you one more important chart pattern, and I'll discuss a few points whether to consider this as a gap down opening or a flat opening. As per pre-market open, it is a gap down open, but what should we consider? This is a gap down open or a flat opening. I'll explain you that. If it opens above this level, you can look for a breakout, and the breakout you can take the trade. These levels are the targets: first target, second target, and third target. Even if this level is going to break, we can see fast momentum in the first 1 hour itself. And if it opens gap down below this level, wait for the pullback towards this level or towards the closing price and take the entry. In the reversal, day's low is going to be your first target, and this is going to be your second target, and this level is going to be your third target. These are the three targets if it opens a gap down. And if it opens a gap down below this level, it is going to be extremely bearish. You can take the trade in a breakout, and you should aim this as a first target and this level as a second target. And in between these two levels, let's see, are there any other levels? Okay, if you want, you can mark this level, and if there is any reversal from this point, after gap down opening around this level, you can aim this as another level, another target level. Okay, these are the plans for tomorrow's trading session. And I wanted to show you one more important chart pattern. Let's use these trend lines. There is a trend channel pattern is in formation. Okay, there is a trend channel formation, and there is a touch point and another touch point. It's almost near, and there is a one more touch point. Tomorrow it may touch this point, and again it may touch this point. This level should be respected. If it breaks this level, this trend channel is not valid anymore. If you wanted to learn more about this trend channel trading, you watch the trend channels video. I'm going to provide the link in description. You watch that video, you will understand how to trade these trend channels. And I said I'm going to tell you one more thing, that is today's opening is a gap down opening. Whether to consider this as a gap down or a flat opening, and we marked this as important support level, these levels, and this has important resistance. Let me zoom in. We marked this as important support and important resistance. It opened inside this range, so it is not a gap down opening. Even if it's a gap down opening, there is a 20-30 points gap down opening as per pre-market opening, but this is not a gap down opening. For a gap down opening, it should open below this level. For a gap up opening, it should open above this level. Then only we can consider this as a gap up or a gap down. This is not a gap down opening. This is a flat opening as per me. For me, this is a flat opening. This is not a gap down. Okay. Let's review what we planned yesterday. We planned if this level is going to break, you should aim this as a first target and this as a second target. And what happened is first 5 minutes candle closed around this point and you can take the entry. After closing this candle, this should be your first target and this should be your second target, and it consolidated here, and after that then there is a rejection and it closed below this level. You should exit the trade around this point. It should not hold the trade around this point. Even if you exited around this point, you will be in a break-even point or in a small profit only. You are not going to be in a loss, big loss. Okay, next trade is if this level is going to break. We decided if this level is going to break, you should aim this as a first target and second target. The entry point is after this candle closing. You should take the entry. First target is around this point and the second target is here, or you can book somewhere around 25,000. And I said before reaching 25,000 or after touching 25,000 we can see a bounce. This is what happened exactly. 10 points above 25,000. Even if you took the trade after candle closing below this level, you can exit around this point, or even if you hold it onto the trade in this consolidation, you should exit around this point, or after seeing this green candle from 25,000 level. Even if you are not able to exit around that point after candle closing above this level, you should exit the trade. It worked out as per our plan, today's trades, but this did not work out. This trade worked out and gave a decent profit. That's all for this video. If you want to see this kind of videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next video.